Kick flip, ollie, suit. If the U.S. loses to Canada twice in a row, should we just give up on soccer? All right, everybody, this is a very special previews and predictions. I'm Jimmy Conrad. He's
Monty. I'm Monty.
just Monty.
Yeah.
That's it. There's no last name here. And yes, we know that Mikko's team, Finland, that's where he lives. That's where he builds all these amazing thumbs and all the graphics for us. That his country is playing against Liechtenstein.
Big
and if
game.
they get a result,
Big game.
they'll qualify for the Euros for the first time in their history. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
We know that's going on.
Yeah.
We also know that you're Argentinian and Brazil's taking on Argentina in a friendly.
Yes.
So I'm going for Brazil.
Let's get out of here. All right.
Cool. That's all it took, huh?
all right.
We know that, but it's just a friendly.
It's just a friendly. So
So
whatever
we're going
happens.
to talk about,
most importantly.
most importantly, for us, especially here in this country, U.S. versus Canada.
Yes.
And as we do now in this partnership of previews and predictions, I pick one side and Monty picks the other.
Yeah. Exactly.
And I'm going U.S.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well.
Why would I have to? I played for the team.
And then I guess I'm going with Canada.
Yeah,
which
you got
is,
no other option.
Which is cool because my girlfriend's part Canadian, so shout out to her and her family. I'm rooting for Canada for the next few minutes, at least.
I'm going to go first.
Okay.
It's not a number one reason, but my first reason as to why the U.S. is going to win this game is because it's must win. We have to do it. No more joking around.
Yeah.
No more letting Canada beat us for the first time in over 30 years. None of that crap. And we're doing it in Orlando. The last time we had a must-win game was in World Cup qualifying against Panama, and we did the business. We won 4-0. Now, of course, after that, we lost to Trinidad, didn't qualify.
I
That's
don't
a
remember
different
that. Yeah,
conversation.
exactly.
Different conversation. That's my first reason. What's your first reason?
Okay, my first reason, Canada needs a draw or a win, or just a draw, which is more importantly, to get to the next round of the new Nations League semifinals. That's all you need, baby. You know what? Park the bus. That's all you need to do. You know you have that motivation of already beating the U.S. only a month ago, 2-0 in Toronto. All we're going to do, this is the formation out there. If you're listening to me, coach, 1 goalie, 10 defenders. Boom, that's it. That's all you need.
You're not even giving me a reason as to why they're going to win. You're just saying, give me a reason as to why they're going to draw or get a result.
I have a few more reasons.
Okay,
that's my first one.
Okay,
That was my first
so
one.
the first one is they're parking the bus.
Less pressure. Less pressure.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine. My second reason for why I think the U.S. is going to win is because this is the first time that Serginho Dest has come and played for the U.S. because he wants to play for the U.S. He picked them over playing for the Dutch, and I think that's going to be a psychological boost to the team. They're going to be like, this guy wants to play for us. Our team matters. We're good players here, and this guy believes in us, so we should believe in ourselves too. And I think that will make a difference. I really do.
Okay. You go youth movement. I'll go youth movement as well. Striker for Canada, David. He has 11 goals in 11 appearances, and he's only 19 years old.
Okay.
So there's a good chance that if Canada scores, it's probably going to be this guy.
Oh, wait, what? His name's what?
Jonathan David, I believe.
Wait, hold on.
Wait.
Jonathan David.
Oh,
hold on.
If our battery dies because you're on your phone right
now.
now.
No. I just want to look up Jonathan David. I want to know who he scored 11 goals against in 11
my
games.
goodness. It doesn't matter.
No, it does.
It doesn't matter.
It does.
I think like 3 of them were against Cuba, but it doesn't
matter. When half of the team left because they didn't want to play for them anymore. Okay.
That is hurtful, man.
No. Okay, Jonathan David. He netted a brace in an 8-0 win over the Virgin Islands.
Haven't you heard?
Virgin Islands? You can't. They're taking
Tim Duncan's from the Virgin Islands. He's a basketball player, but
then he scored a hat trick against Cuba.
Yes.
By the way.
Yes.
And I'm sure half the team had already said we don't want to play.
You know what, Jimmy? I know you scored a great header against Mexico.
Listen,
I know you
I'm
did
just
this.
trying to give the people some context to these 11 goals in 11 games is nothing to sneeze at.
You know how many goals I scored at international level? 0.
Okay.
And a lot of people out there can agree they haven't scored very many either. So, Jonathan David, you're my guy.
Okay. No, you know what? I respect the numbers. I was just trying to make sure I understood who the opponent was.
I thought it was me giving my chance, and then you giving your chance.
I wasn't trying to rebut. Okay.
Jeez, you hate Canada.
No, I don't hate Canada. I love Canada. It's America's hat, right? My third reason, and this is more of a glass half full, looking at the silver lining here, okay? Christian Pulisic is out injured.
Yep.
He suffered a hip injury in the dying minutes of Chelsea's last game. He's playing very well right now. Obviously, don't want to risk him at good form, and we don't want to risk having him get hurt in this either, anything long term. I get it. Right? I understand why Christian Pulisic is not being involved in this, and I think that hurts our team for a lot of different reasons. However, the silver lining is that I think somebody else can step up in his absence. Somebody can fill that void. So Sebastian Lletget might get some more minutes. Jordan Morris might be more prominent, playing a bigger role in the team. Tyler Boyd might have an opportunity to build off what he's been doing at Besiktas this year. I mean, there's a lot of guys that can be like, all right, Pulisic's out, here's my opportunity. And I'm saying this because I got my opportunities with the national team because other guys were hurt. Danny Califf was trying to go chase something in Europe from MLS. That got me into a January camp. Eddie Pope all of a sudden pulled a hamstring or whatever. I got into the team, and you have to make the most of those opportunities. So this is a good chance because once Christian Pulisic is there and healthy, these guys are never going to get a sniff. So they have to take their opportunities where they come. And this is in a big game and a must-win game against an opponent that really slapped us around last time. This is really important.
I mean, Pulisic was there a month ago, and Canada still won. So I guess that's not really that is more in your favor that Pulisic isn't there, but
he's bringing up old shit,
he's a great player. He's a great player. I'm not Pulisic. I'm sorry, you're a great player.
He got, you know what? Not only that, he got subbed out in the 65th minute.
He did. So it's completely not his problem at all. We have a field trip over here.
News?
No, we're not the news.
We're making YouTube.
We're making
What's
YouTube.
Up? YouTube.
More
Let's
important
go.
than news. Hey, there we go. What's up, man?
What's up? What's up?
Hey, there you go. There you go. Let's go.
Yo, easy on the camera.
There you go. Thank you.
Don't hurt my camera. That's my lifeblood.
Hey, who's gonna win? USA or Canada?
USA or Canada?
USA
all the way. Let's go.
All right, I have a lot.
All right. So I think they're going for USA.
They didn't like my. I don't know why. They seem biased. My last point, because we're talking about great players.
Yeah.
Alphonso Davies. If you've been seeing what he's been doing for Bayern Munich in the German league, he will do it again when it comes to the big game against the U.S. That guy, he's also only 19 years old. He is the future of that team. He was killing it.
Wait. What is he going to do for the Canada if you're going to have 10 guys sitting back behind the ball?
That was
Get your reasons straight.
That was my first option.
Get your reasons straight. The 1-10-0-0 formation.
I mean, there's always that one guy that needs to like run up and try to score, and he's so good.
He is good.
That he might be able to do it. But again, I mean,
what I really like about him and Jonathan David, if I'm being sincere here.
Thank you.
Is that these guys have game-changing abilities.
Yes.
They're not afraid to potentially put their team on their back and make those big plays in games that matter, regardless of the opponent. Right? That's still a quality that's hard to teach.
Yeah.
And I want our guys to do more of that, to take responsibility, to put the team on their back, to show up when it matters.
I think honestly, Canada in a smaller,
I got really serious
in a smaller way, they kind of mirror the United States with this youth movement they have going on and players. I mean, Alphonso Davies is playing for Bayern Munich and starting for Bayern Munich, kind of like Christian Pulisic is starting for Chelsea. And these are young leaders on these teams. It's going to be an interesting battle this game and for the future.
Okay, so let's pivot now to why you think your team will lose.
Okay.
And you can go first.
They've only won once. They've only won once in 34 years. It's going to be really hard. And if you park the bus, don't listen to that first reason. That is a horrible advice.
No, I don't mind it. I can see where you're coming from because a draw does secure them top seed and they get into the Final Four of the Nations League.
But
that's a big deal, right? It's the first ever CONCACAF Nations League.
Exactly.
And you knock the U.S. out along the way. That's a big deal.
No,
so I get why you'd want to maybe preserve that.
It's a good option. But it is
why
risky.
get away from what got you the win in the first place?
Exactly. I mean, Jonathan David, you need to score a few more goals against tougher opposition, so then Jimmy will like you as well.
No, I like him. I'm a fan.
So come on, just do us.
I already came around and said I'm a fan.
Okay, cool. All right, well,
for the sake of argument,
I think that's my biggest worry is that their history against the United States, especially in the United States, isn't that great.
That's true.
So yeah,
I took down Canada a few times in my career. Sup, Canadians?
I did that in FIFA a few times in my career too. Yeah. Sup, Canadians?
For me, the biggest fear that I have going into this game as to why we're going to lose is that I don't know what kind of response this team is going to have to this adversity. I really don't know.
Yeah.
We just saw reported, I think on ESPN.com, that the general manager or technical director of the U.S. men's national team, Ernie Stewart, came out and said that Greg Berhalter, the head coach, his job is safe no matter what happens.
Yeah.
I don't understand why we have to create safety nets for everybody.
Yeah.
If somebody's not doing the job, they have to be out.
You got to prove themselves.
This isn't specific to Greg.
Exactly.
This is the job.
Exactly.
It can be anybody. I was critical of Jurgen Klinsmann. I was critical of Bob. I was critical of Bruce when I wasn't in the team. Now when he brought me to the World Cup, he's my best friend forever. But that's the job.
Yeah.
And if you're not doing the job well, if you're losing to Mexico 3-0 and getting thumped, and if you're losing to Canada for the first time in 34 years, what do you expect the fans to do, and what do you expect them to think? Like, results. We're in a results-oriented business.
And then Canada can come in and take advantage of all this questioning going on.
So that kind of speaks to it to a certain extent. What kind of response are we going to have? Now, I know Greg as a person. I played with him, so I know what kind of response he would have as a player.
Yeah.
But as a coach, how does he get that message across to his team? And then in fairness to Greg, it's not even about him anymore. It's about the players. are you going to show up and be accounted for? Are you going to hold up your hand and say, I'm going to take responsibility, and I'm going to make sure on every single play, the Canadians know that they're not going to have any time. We're going to be first to the first ball, we're going to be first to the second ball, and we're going to stomp on their throats. Like, it has to have that mentality, that attitude has to be, somebody's got to have it. Somebody's got to embody it, not just by themselves as a player, but a collective.
Yeah.
And it has to be all over the field.
Totally agree.
It can't just be in ones and twos. And that's what pisses me off, because I don't know if this group has it in them to do it.
Yeah.
That's what scares me the most.
Yeah. I can't share the same passion about Canada as you do the United States because you know.
Yeah, we gotta go U.S.
I'm rooting for the U.S. Man, come on, that's my country. Yeah.
You're right. At the end of the day, we're still American fans.
Yes.
We still want our team to win.
Exactly.
We're very passionate about them performing well. We want them to have success.
Totally.
I think sometimes, because I know some of these people that are involved in U.S. soccer, they take the criticism really personally when they shouldn't, because at the end of it, at the base of everything, we just want the team to succeed. I don't care who's in charge. I don't care who's on the field. Like, just go out and win and put on the shirt and wear some pride when you're out as a player.
I mean, I worked for the San Jose Earthquakes for a year. I got to meet a few guys that are now with the national team, Nick Lima and Jackson Ewell. And those are two guys that, meeting them and just seeing how they are and the fire they have every game for the San Jose Earthquakes this season. A team that struggled in 2018 and turned it around in 2019. So they are in a situation kind of alike with the national team where you didn't qualify to the World Cup, and now you have this tall task to shut everybody up.
Yeah, I really do like a lot of our players, but there seems to be something inside of our team. There's like this nonchalance, there's not that urgency that I think you need to have every time you put on the shirt.
Totally.
Because you're not just representing yourself and trying to get a better contract or trying to get another cap or whatever it is. It's not about you.
Yeah.
You put this on,
Yeah.
it's about all of us. You're representing all of us.
Everybody's ready to criticize. People have criticized me on your YouTube page already. I cried a lot. It hurt. I don't even know how some of these soccer players can do this, man.
Welcome to the jungle, baby.
Yeah,
we got fun and games here.
It's
hey, you got to earn it.
I know.
Respect is earned. Can we get to that?
Yes.
Respect is earned.
Yes.
Nobody just hands it to you.
Exactly.
Oh, you're on the national team? Hold on, I'm going to lay down so you can just beat me. I'm laying down.
You just got all dirty.
You can't, that's not how it works.
No, you're right.
You earn the right to wear this shirt. Now you have to earn the right to continue to wear this shirt and to continue to win games and to everything else that goes into it.
Exactly.
I could go on and on. I'm pretty emotional right now.
No, I can tell.
So prediction, what do you think this is going to?
I think this is going to be a U.S. win. For sure. I'm wearing the jersey. I know I had a lot of reasons.
I want to be as confident as you when you say for sure.
When I say for sure, I'm not saying it's going to be a slaughter, but I'm going to say it's going to be maybe a 1-0, 2-1 win, United States.
So you think it'll be a little close?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, I'll take it.
Okay. What's your prediction? What do you think?
I think the first goal is going to really dictate the rest of the game.
Totally.
That sounds like a captain obvious statement, and it might be.
Yeah.
If Canada scores first, I'm very nervous for us.
Then they'll definitely park the bus.
If we score first, then I think we could go on to win by multiple goals.
Okay.
I don't know if it'll be as tight. If we score in the first half, first 15 minutes, we need that. We need that boost of confidence. If we don't get that, if Canada can continue to make this 0-0 for as long as possible, I think our bums are going to get a little squeaky, and they're going to get a little tight, and they could maybe nip a goal as we try to push forward and try to get a result.
Definitely.
So yeah, anyway, I didn't give a prediction. I'll go with you. You say 2-1? 2-1 USA.
Yeah.
You heard it here.
All right. Don't watch the game. You heard it here.
Yeah, it's already done.
Yeah.
Because we're prediction guy. Well, I'm a prediction guy.
I have to
you
earn
have
that.
to earn
I
it.
have to earn
you have
that.
to earn that respect.
I didn't do very good last week.
We don't have to talk about that. Also, we'll pick the winners for stickers later. And the winner of a jersey of whoever picked the right two teams in the final. I got to pick a winner for that as well.
Okay.
That's from a video a long time ago. Don't worry about it.
But
the people that know, that you guys know.
Okay.
Yeah.